All right, time to answer some questions. And we get this one a lot. Rob, do you think everything happens for a reason? Buckle up. No, I don't. Uh, and before you get angry, if that statement means a lot to you, it's tattooed on your body somewhere, and you went through tragedy once, somebody said that to you and it motivated you. Good for you. That says a lot about you. You're clearly a strong person, but let me explain why I don't agree with the statement. Now, first of all, I want to say that I've had some good things happen in my life that seem beyond coincidence, like almost divine. And but I don't to say that everything happens for a reason. Here's why I don't like it. You know, somebody can go through tragedy. Let's say your mom dies, or you get cancer, and somebody doesn't know what to say. So you jump to a cliche and you go like, "Everything happens for a reason," and you say it with good intentions because you're not sure what to say, and you walk away. And I've seen, on this tour, like I've met with so many people in prison, hospitals, funerals, and I find that statement does way more damage than good. Like, if you look at my story, I was in a big car accident, found with no pulse, not breathing, they rebuild my skull with metal, and I wake up in a hospital. I don't know where I am. And that's tragic enough. And then people came up to me and said, everything happens for a reason. Now I've got to lay there and try to figure out the reason I was hit by a semi truck, and that brought me to a dark place. None of my friends knew, none of my family knew, but for over 2 years I was suicidal. I didn't want to be alive because I just went to the why me. Like, was this a punishment? Had I done something wrong? Is this how life is now? Like, so I just didn't want to be alive like that. And then somebody walked up to me one day and he said the most amazing thing. It changed my life. He goes, Rob, you think everything happens for a reason, right? I'm like, that's what everyone tells me. He goes, I think I know the reason you were hit by that semi truck. I'm like, what is it? He goes, I think the reason was you and your friends were going too fast on an icy road. And I was like, wow. And that sounds simple, but that set me free. I realized we're not puppets. We get to make our own decisions. And sometimes we're going to have a bad day. You have to be mad at anyone or anything. That was a bad day for me. And I'm sure there's people watching this video that have had bad days. We get to figure out what we're going to do with that bad day. And now this is what I believe. This is what I've come up with, I guess. I don't think bad things happen for a reason, but I do think bad things happen with potential, both good potential or bad potential. Like, my accident had the potential to leave me angry, bitter, suicidal the rest of my life, or there's a potential. You can actually find resiliency through tragedy and through adversity. You can come out strong on the other side. You can use your story to help other people, but that's not automatic. There's not some big reason behind it. Like, look what's happening right now with this COVID virus, right? Tragedy, I've seen it, tragedy has the potential to tear apart an individual, a family, a city, a country, but tragedy also has the potential to bring a family together, to bring a community together. But there are decisions that have to happen within that. So we get to make decisions on what we're going to do with the bad days. So if you've gone through something tough, and somebody said it happened for a reason, I don't agree with it. I don't think bad things happen for a reason. I don't think all things happen. Everything happens for a reason. I think sometimes just bad things happen, and we get to figure out what we're going to do with those bad things. We get to decide if we're going to make something out of that. So bad things happen with potential. What are we going to do when those bad days come?